Welcome to the Big E Outdoor Radio Show with your hosts, Big E and Brandon of Big E TV. Found nationally on your favorite outdoor television channels. Big E Outdoor Radio challenges all the hot topics in the outdoors, from racing to hunting and even grilling in the backyard. Our mission is to educate on the facts of the impact of the outdoors on all our lives and encourage good stewardship and good fellowship among our ranks. Follow Big E Outdoors on Facebook at Big E Outdoors and Big E Outdoor Radio. Send us feedback and get in on conversations with us. Fasten your seatbelts, because this ain't your daddy's morning show. We'll be right back with Big E and Brandon in the morning on Big E Outdoor Radio. Big E Outdoors, located at Cedar Creek, is reopening its doors soon after its new remodeling. Home to the area's first and only big game hunting museum, with educational exhibits displaying animals from around the world and facts around the hunters' contributions to their survival. Pick up some unique souvenirs and gifts from the museum and from the Big E TV shows. Meet the pro staff from Big E TV and Big E Outdoor Radio. A great place to stop in with the whole family. And while you're there, book your next hunting trip with the Big E Outdoors Professional Hunters. With over 21 personal hunting destinations worldwide, you'll be sure to find a quality getaway with the Big E Outdoors destinations. Big E Outdoors is also home to Adrenaline Hydrographic. Check us out online at BigEOutfitters.com and register to win a free hunt. Big E Outdoors at Cedar Creek. Hey, good morning. Welcome, Big E Outdoor Radio. Hey, we're live down at, or semi-live, the three of us here. I got me and I got Brandon with me this morning here. Yeah. And we got Scott down here at the show with us.
Morning.
And we're doing the Central Wisconsin Deer and Hunting Expo.
Hey, you got it right this week.
That's because I got a cheat card right here to look at. See, so
fourth annual. You can want and read it.
Yeah. Well, I got it, and so the 2016 Central Wisconsin Deer and Hunting Expo doesn't tell it. Did you say this was the fourth one?
This is the fourth annual, not the sixth annual. Remember last week you had it all turned around.
The next week is the sixth annual something or another going on. So that's the thing. Yeah. Okay, we're going to be walking around the show, talking to some of the vendors and stuff. So you're listening to the show this morning here, Sunday morning. Remember, you can still get down here to the Central Wisconsin Deer and Hunting Expo and see some of the great vendors that are down here. And while you're here, stop down at the ESPN booth, because they're giving away an African safari. This isn't one from Big E Outdoors, but it's an African safari. It's an all-inclusive hunt of a lifetime. It's like a $4,500 value. Let's see what they all got on it here. It's free. All you got to do is stop at the booth, fill out the entry form, or you can do it online. Go to sportsfan100.5 or their website, and sportsfan100.5.com, and then you'll be able to fill out an entry form right there. Or, like I said, stop by the booth here at the Hunting Expo. What are they giving away, Brandon, here?
Well, they got 7 days and 6 nights. It's a plains game package for 2 hunters in the Limpopo province of South Africa, and this is a rifle hunt. So I'm sure that you could arrange to do it with a bow, depending on who the outfitter is. Most of them they're pretty
archery friendly.
Yep. So
it looks like, what do you get there? 2? Oh, wow.
Yeah, with this hunt you get for 2 hunters in the trophy fees that you get, they cover 2 blue wildebeest, 1 brown blessbuck, the PH, otherwise known as the professional hunter, and the tracker and the skinner, which those 3 all generally come with every South African safari.
Yep, and all inclusive. It says, they got fancy with the word here, all inclusive cuisine and bar, but really what that means is all your meals and lodging are included.
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly right, yeah.
And laundry services. Now let me tell you, when you go to Africa, remember, only take 3 pairs of clothes. The one you're wearing, and then take 2 along that you'll wear hunting and stuff when you're in the bush. Then you got 1 set of street clothes, and then your 2 sets of bush clothes, because What do they do? They keep it clean.
Yeah, they clean them every day for you.
Yeah,
Every
do the
single
laundry. Have it washed and folded, sitting on the end of our bed, and yeah, you're definitely going to get treated well. So don't overpack. Almost everybody that goes overpacks takes too much stuff with them, and you won't need it.
Yeah. Well, they do actually such a good job. Last time, I actually gained a pair of underwear when I came home.
Those weren't yours.
Oh, yeah, that's right, you lost the pair.
Yeah. Well, no,
a little big?
might have been from the tracker.
Yeah.
I don't think they wear underwear, but anyhow.
pH too,
Yeah, I'm not even going to go there. Were they fur? Was it made out of fur? Leopard skin?
Well, they were warm, that's for sure.
Oh, okay, there you go. Did they have tracks in them already?
I think they had tracks in them after I wore them once.
Oh, because otherwise they could have come from the tracker, but.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that was from the plane ride home. It was the landing that got me.
The landing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You know, Scott hasn't been there with us yet when we go down to Africa, but we're going to have to take him along this next time.
Well, we better be.
But you got to be careful over there, you know.
Oh, now why's that?
I don't know. You could be a trophy.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
There could be something about you that they want to hunt off or sell or whatever. I'm not sure.
Well, the thing is, I'm a little bit worried about hunting near him because the sun might reflect off of that beautiful bald head of his.
Oh, definitely. If you go to Africa,
Okay, I won't
you
shave that
need
day.
a hat. You need a hat.
Yeah, I won't shave that day, all right.
That's the worst. Even stubble on that head.
Yeah, I hate that.
All right. Well, for those of you that are looking to win a hunt, stop on down to the ESPN booth. It's right in the door when you walk in, right to the right before you even pay your entry fee. You can swing on over and pick up some information about the Big E Show, pick up some information about getting into the hunt, drawing for Africa. There's some stuff here on the Mike and Mike Show and a whole bunch of other things that now that the station is actually back with ESPN as of February. So, what'd you say?
Nothing.
Okay.
I picked out a couple of people that were wearing our Big E sweatshirts.
Oh, well, we're busy doing this. We don't get sidetracked, remember?
No, actually, you don't understand. I'm about as ADD as they come. Yeah, and I got about 45 minutes of sleep today, so yeah. You're gonna be ready. It's going to be one heck of a ride.
All right. So, like I said, stop on down to the booth and get yourself signed up to win this hunt, or you can go online and do it. And let's see, what else do we want to remind? Oh, we got the hog hunt coming up. If you haven't already called us, send us a message. We're taking information from people or getting a list of names of folks that want to go with us on an all-inclusive hog hunt down into southern Georgia and come back with a freezer full of meat. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So what do you think, Brandon?
Well, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it because I actually want to redeem myself from the last trip. So the last trip I didn't end up coming home with any hogs.
You got skunked.
He shot he shot one and he killed it right away too. The thing is it went up into the woods and of course they sat till dark, you know, because they wanted to shoot more hogs. And by the time they got in the woods, somebody else had claimed your hog.
Yeah, fire ants. Yeah, I bent down and I grabbed the legs of the hog to pick it up, and just my arm was completely swarmed with fire ants.
It died right on the mound, and so the fire ants pretty much had that hog already.
They claimed that one, unfortunately, because I was pumped about it.
Yeah, well,
you know,
gotta eat too.
Hey, that was nature. So then that hog just kind of went to the ants. But this time we're going to go back and we'll get you some more. Bland is waiting for us to come down there and do some cooking, and we got a coyote hunt coming up to South Dakota too. We need to go out there and we need to get some more of that footage. I was looking the other day to make an episode out of that, and I'm thinking it's going to be kind of dry. So I did my part.
You did, yeah. Actually, that's, if I really got to make up for a hunt, that's the one I got to make up for. That's the one I need to redeem myself on.
Yeah. So we got
Make up your mind.
Yeah, but you remember all the garbage I got when I had that antelope hunt.
Wait, did you actually get an antelope?
Yeah, I did.
How many shots did it take?
That's
How many
irrelevant.
different animals did
It's
you shoot
irrelevant.
at?
Thank you, Scott.
Really? How many animals?
It's irrelevant. He missed more coyotes than I missed antelope.
I actually don't. I don't think that I did.
Yeah.
But let's just put it this way, folks. Bottom line is,
Your dad's a better hunter.
No, we've all got some things to redeem ourselves on. So
We all do. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So join us up for that hunt. We're taking folks along with us, and our plan for the day, we're going to walk around the show, talk to some of the people that are here. If you want to see them for yourself, get on down to the convention center at Rothschild. There by the Gander Mountain and the Central Wisconsin Convention Center that they're calling it now. or the Wausau Convention Center. What are they calling this place?
Wisconsin.
Yeah, Central Wisconsin Convention Center.
It's down here by the lively, dying Cedar Creek Mall.
Oh no, yeah. It's we come on down here. You come on down here and take a look, and see some of these guys and see. We're gonna kind of scout out some of the great show specials that are there, so that you can get the heads up. You come in and know right away who to go look for. But right now, Brandon, I'm standing here and I keep looking down the way and I see Geist Meats.
No, I smell Geist Meats, and that's where I'm going first.
I know. I'm going to go over there and get me some samples. The line is long going to their booth, and I don't think it's because they're buying anything. I think it's because they're all testing all the great stuff that you smell when you walk through the door.
Most likely, yeah. It smells great.
Yeah. Right. So we're going to go over there and try. Yesterday I tried the jalapeno cheddar bratwurst. They had them over there.
So did I. Yeah, that was good.
It's good, but they only give you like one little piece and a toothpick. And I stood there. The time I left, I had a pocket full of toothpicks.
Oh, good for you. I got 2 on a toothpick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you got 2 pieces of meat on a toothpick.
Yeah.
Oh, you did good then. Okay, so we're going to go see Geist Meats. We're going to go visit with them, and then they got food and beverages here, concessions. Looks like they got stuff for they got live deer. So if you got kids, bring your kids down to see the live deer.
Still has horns.
Yeah, actually, that's impressive. They're still holding their antlers.
Yeah.
But I don't really want to touch too much on the whole live deer thing.
Yeah. Well, it's good for the kids to look at. They can come down and see live deer. I don't really like seeing them in the trailer like that and sitting down here, but you can come down and see some live deer. And I wasn't sure, was there anything else in there that would have appealed to kids? I know the guy's cooking his nuts in there, the almond, the sugar, brown sugar nuts.
Actually, they got a few things in here to appeal to the kids. When I walked through, I seen some booths that were doing things for the kids inside. But I mean, kids like tractors. They got tractors in there. Kids like running around in RVs and camper trailers. And Greenway RV has a bunch of their trailers set up in there.
Oh, okay. I mean, oh, you know, the other thing I noticed is back in there, is you said about tractors, but kids also like ATVs. Wausau Harley has the Arctic Cats in the back, so we're going to have to go check them out.
Oh, yeah, Arctic Cats, and they got golf carts back there. So they're pretty set up. They got all kinds of stuff. So if your kid's a little redneck in the making, he's going to have fun at this show.
It might not even be just little kids. It could be the big kid at heart, too. So we're going to go actually try some of those things out and take a look at all those activities. We got my grandson is here with us this morning, and we're going to see what he likes. So we are going to get out. What?
I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and try and first I got to get a hold of my wife and figure this out, and I'm going to try and convince her that we can buy a camper trailer.
Because you're going to try to live in it.
Well, yeah, why not?
The rent would be cheaper.
They're as big as my apartment. So, but first things
Who
first.
says you're a redneck if you live in a camper in your dad's front yard?
Yeah, well, there we go, yeah. But first things first, I think we're going to go on over to Geist Meat Service so you can get some sausage in your mouth.
Okay.
Let's go.
Hey, what? So, all right, we're going to head on over there. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after these messages with some of the great exhibitors here at the Central Wisconsin Deer and Hunting Expo. All right, come on down and see us. Blazing Gifts at 1701 North 6th Street in Wausau is your downtown destination for novelty and specialty gifts. Stop in and check out Blazing Gifts for t-shirts, knives, and other specialty items, including incense, candles, and more. Blazing Gifts handles items not found in everyday stores, even custom decals made to order. Check out Blazing Gifts at 1701 North 6th Street, downtown Wausau. If you're like most of us, your garage is never big enough. Need some extra room? Go see Denny at the Shed Shop in Eland and Shawano. Or maybe you need a new hunting shack or deer blind of your dreams. Again, the Shed Shop in Eland or Shawano. Complete quality-built sheds, competitive prices, made with treated wood or vinyl, and handcrafted by the Mennonites. Call Denny at the Shed Shop, 715-584-3050. The Shed Shop.
Ski's Meat Market in Wausau is the area's premier source of quality meat. Our brats are handmade in-house in small batches with no preservatives or MSG. We only buy the freshest seafood, like this line-caught Alaskan salmon. Our 1855 Black Angus steaks are hand-cut and aged to perfection. We also carry over 100 varieties of Wisconsin artisan cheese, as well as an eclectic collection of hard-to-find grocery items. Ski's Meat Market on Rib Mountain Drive, right behind Dunkin' Donuts.
Our quality is worth the stop.
Hey guys and gals, Before you head into the woods, you better make sure your wheels are in good condition. Stop in at Thunder Lube on 17th Ave in Wausau and get a full service and a checkup. Thunder Lube does it all, from brakes to major overhauls. Get a fall special on a full service. You can't beat the service and professionals at Thunder Lube on South 17th Ave in Wausau, just south of the National Guard Armory. Hey, welcome back, Biggie Outdoor Radio. We are still down at the Central Wisconsin
Deer and Hunting Expo. I know you're having a hard time with that, so I'm here to help you out with that.
Well, we've been to so many shows, it's very hard for me to remember what show we're actually at. Okay, we're going to stop here, and where we're stopping here is to let people know what you can all get down here and see, win, and all that good stuff, and the activities that are going on. And we're stopped at the Army booth, and we're with an unnamed soldier. We can't use his name here, but anyhow, what's going on at the Army booth today? I see you giving away a Samsung something or another.
All right, so today we're giving away a Samsung Galaxy tablet. All you got to do is sign up for it. Be between the ages of 16 to 35. Just come in and sign up. You don't have to enlist or anything. It's just you sign up for it. We draw your name.
This is not signing up for the draft. Then.
No, not at all.
Okay. Okay, so they're going to sign up to win the Galaxy. and what's going on with the kids over here?
All right, so we have EST or electronic skills trainer. Basically, it's a simulated rifle range. We use it in the Army to qualify with our weapons. We're just letting anybody who wants to try it out today, try it out, see what it's kind of like to be a soldier and use it. So
awesome! I see you got a lot of stuff on display, some body armor and all kinds of gear and stuff, Kevlar we got up there. And so, what's on the TV over there?
What's playing over there is we have a lot of programs in the Army. We have like the Old Guard, the 3rd Infantry Regiment. They do all the ceremonies in Washington, D.C. We have like air assault. They rappel out of helicopters, airborne, jumping out of aircraft. Just trying to educate the public on the many, many things that the Army does.
Well, that's great. Well, we support you. Brandon and I are both Army veterans. Brandon was an engineer, and he went to.
So he broke everything.
Benny, he broke everything. That's right. And blew stuff up. And I was MP, so I don't know what. Besides being a recruiter, what else you do? But we're not going to hold being a recruiter against you. I see you got some nice Nalgene bottles here. What's going on with those? You giving them away too?
We just give a couple away today. Yeah, not too many.
And the pencils, you can get an Army pencil maybe?
Pencil, you can even get a dog tag. We got the dog tag machine going today. You want to stop by? It just says something about the event here today, but if you want to stop by and grab one, that's great.
That's awesome. There you go. Get yourself a set of Army dog tags, actually made by the Army. And so get on down to the Central Wisconsin Deer and Hunting Expo, and make sure when you come in the door that you swing on by the Army booth and support our troops and sign up for the TV, not the draft, for the TV. And but if you do want to sign up, and I'm sure these guys can put you in. So if you're running around town, you don't have a job, don't have anything to do, I'm certain that these guys can get you hooked up with a job and the training, and put your hands to use, right?
Right.
Okay, there you go. All right, so we're going to move on. Thanks for visiting with us. Have a great day today.
Thank you so much.
All right,
I appreciate
you bet.
it. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, we're moving along here, and we're at Bucky Mountain Products. Hey, I noticed before we get going, you guys got a Hunting is Good rug. So tell me about your connection with those fellas.
Well, Hunting is Good is one of them companies that are out there that are that are up for the hunting aspect of things, and they're just all about the hunting products and stuff like that. So, great company, and
We know a little bit about Hunting is Good. Actually, I used to hunt on the one TV show that ran that name, and also we use them as a sponsor. So that's why I was wondering what your affiliation was with Hunting is Good.
Oh, our affiliation. Well,
They sell our products.
Yeah.
Based out of Florida.
they sell all our products, and they're based out of Florida, and good company to be working with. So.
So which one of these guys? Who owns the company? Is it you? You, Bob? Okay. Well, Brandon, why don't you go ahead and let Bob tell a little bit about what Rocky Mountain Products does and
Bucky Mountain.
Oh, Bucky Mountain.
That's
okay.
what, I'm here
I
to
get
correct
it.
you.
I'm glad you're here because I'm getting old, and my reading isn't even that great.
Yeah, it's about-
Scott's older than I am, though. Hey.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I can read and speak.
Yeah. I see that.
Your reading's about as good as your shooting.
Oh,
So
hey,
anyways.
let's not go there because I outshot you in the last hunt.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the Bucky Mountain thing here. Go ahead and interview Bob a little bit. Let him tell what his company's all about, what they do. They make all kinds of ladder stands, it looks like. Like they got some climbers and some hangers, and do you make ladder stands at all?
We make all the hoists to put all your stands up and makes it safe to hang tree stands and ladder stands, and I basically started this about 10 years ago, and it become so popular that I thought, well, I almost got to start marketing it, and it's just been exploding ever since. It just makes a safe, easy way to hang stands, plus to pull up your ladder stands because they want to tip over backwards on you, and it's just a safe, easy way to hang them.
You know, and it's pretty amazing how far safety has come, especially in the last 5-10 years. And it's important to have products like this out there in the market. And just so you know, I'm going to put this out there. I did notice that it was a tree stand hoist and not ladder stands themselves.
Yeah.
But you know,
Look, I came to the booth and I saw ladder stands and tree stands, and that's what I thought this was. Okay, now I see the hoists. Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah, we don't manufacture any stands. We just manufacture all the hoists. We also sell deer hoists too, and
So that means you're not selling that tractor weight that you're trying to hoist up over
well,
there either.
it's supposed to be a deer, but it doesn't quite look like a deer. But it's probably the same weight as some of the deer around.
Pat would think it's a deer.
But after watching my boys hang stands, and you know, I've done it for 50 years, and didn't think nothing of it. But after watching my boys hang stands, I said, "You guys are going to fall out of trees." And I probably looked the same way. So I said, all right, we're going to do something. So we basically developed this system, and it's just been exploding.
So this product is branded by Hunting is Good. So they're actually carrying it and marketing it.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, excellent. I know that company has just gone through a little bit of a change-up.
Restructure.
Yep, and we've been talking with Chad quite a bit. He's a very nice guy, and I really think that it's going to take off and go some places. In fact, we're going to do some stuff with it on our hunting television show as well.
Good.
So it was funny when I looked down and seen the rug here.
Yeah.
I thought, hey, these guys might even know who HIG is, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
actually, it's important too, you know, for folks that are in the hunting industry to promote the Hunting is Good name. You know, hunting is good no matter how you're hunting or what you're hunting. Hunting is good. Just get out there and do it, and try and promote the positive side of that.
Absolutely. And the biggest thing today is we want hunters to be safe, and 90% of the accidents in hunting is either hanging tree stands or taking them down, and people slip and fall, and this here prevents all that from happening. So
That's not my problem. My problem is falling asleep while I'm in the stand. But
that's why you wear a safety harness.
Yeah.
So when people are looking to come down to the show today, what is the going on as a special, or what are you promoting here today? You know, when they come here, is there something special going on, or you got a show special?
We have specials on all our hoists, and especially our big one for the ladder stands. They're normally $129, and we got show special at $100. So they basically, if they figure shipping in, they're saving about $40 if they come to the show. So yeah, it's a great deal for everybody.
Awesome. Well, that sounds like a great product, and it's innovative. And we definitely need innovation. With the way that the hunting industry is going, everybody's trying to invent something new and come up with something else. And sometimes just keeping it simple and keeping it safe is the way to go. And it looks like you've really got a great product here.
Yeah, thank you. We're really proud of what we got here.
So do you manufacture anything else?
Basically, all we are is just a hoist company right now, but we are looking at expanding into other products.
Well, you can't tell us yet because that's all secret. But there's one more good thing you got to tell about this company, Brandon. It's another one of those companies that's right here in Wisconsin. How many hunting products do we interview when I was at the ATA show, the SHOT Show, all the places I go, and right here in Wisconsin? I think we got to have the most hunting product coming out of this state of any state that's out there.
Well, why not? It's Wisconsin, Yep.
Yeah, we're all outdoorsmen, and we love our outdoors.
That's right. Well, folks, we're going to go ahead and move on and let these guys get back to business. And when you get down here to the trade show, look up the Bucky Mountain Products tree stand hoists and say hi to these guys and let them know.
Bucky with a B.
Yeah, Bucky with a B, not Rocky Mountain.
Yeah.
So but let them know that you heard about us or heard about them on the radio show. And come on down here and check it out. There's a lot to see down here, folks. So you don't want to get here last minute. You definitely want to get here and walk around and see everything there is.
That's right. Now we're going to head on down and see what else we can find.
2, go.
Oh, Brandon, I'll tell you what, there's, I don't know about you, but, you know, it's a small show compared to a lot of them that we go to, but they seem to have some pretty nice products here.
They do, and the best part about it is a lot of these smaller shows, if you go to these smaller shows all over the country, sometimes they get carried away and they bring in just any product or any company that wants to come here, and it might not have anything to do with hunting or the outdoors. And this one actually seems to have a great amount of outdoor products and everything to do with the hunting industry. And there is a few things here for that doesn't necessarily have to do with the outdoors, but it has to do with, you know, the ladies and keeping your wife happy too. You know, they've got.
That's definitely important when you're going hunting. I don't know about
right.
you, Scott. Scott and I don't have to worry about that right now.
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh, that's he's starting again. He's starting it all over again. But you know, even some of those products, they support the hunter. It doesn't have to support the hunting industry, but it could support the hunter. Like these guys over here have some kind of hand cleaners and things like that. And so,
it's actually a hand moisturizer. I tried it yesterday before I went to work and worked with all that bleach all night.
It cleans it too first, then it moisturizes.
Yeah, and it actually did a pretty good job. My hands are still
nice and baby soft.
Well, actually not anymore because I really wore them out, but you know, yeah.
Well, it's good to know that you got baby soft hands over there. But on that note, we're going to take a quick break.
It's the ultimate tailgate event. Your chance to score. Big savings at Stark GM of Merrill. Last month, Stark finished 22nd in GM certified sales in the entire United States of America. So if you're looking for a GM certified pre-owned, Stark is the place. Find 30 certified pre-owned cruises starting at $9,995 or $149 a month. Choose from 14 GM certified Chevy Impalas starting at $12,988 or $196 a month. Or lease a new 2015 Chevy Cruze, just $69 a month. And Stark is your truck headquarters. And that's why you can save up to $11,000 on select 2015 crew cabs. Hurry! This ultimate tailgate event ends soon at Stark GM of Merrill and Highway 51 in Kew. Or visit us at starkmerrill.com. Plus tax and license fees. Cruise selling price $99.95, $149 a month, 0 down, 72 months, 3.49%. Impala selling price $12,988, $196 a month, 0 down, 3.84% APR, 75 months. With approved credit, 24-month lease, 10,000 miles a year, $44.50 in rebates included. Must currently lease a non-GM vehicle. While supplies last. See dealer for details. Based on August GM certified pre-owned sales in the country.
So this guy came into the store recently and he said, it's my 30th anniversary and I want to get something fine for my wife. I haven't bought her jewelry in a long time and it's time. Well, of course, we agreed and we helped him find a diamond bracelet that we were quite sure would blow her socks off. Well, a few days later, he came back into Jim Kreshock's and we asked him, so did she like her bracelet? He looked at us and he smiled and then he said, well, she liked it so much that she... And then he stopped smiling. She liked it so much that she... What? We said. Well, she liked it so much that she... And then he stopped again. And then we got it. So she's very happy, I said. And he nodded. And you're very happy, I said. And he nodded again. And I said, now that is what we're talking about. We're Jim Kreshock Jewelers on Rib Mountain Drive. And nobody renders guys speechless quite like we do.
Grilling season never ends at Dickey's Barbecue Pit in Wausau. Meats are seasoned and slow smoked in hickory wood burning pits on site daily. Buy it as a meal or buy it by the pound. Takeout's available. Drive-through, dine in, or even get Dickey's to cater your next big event. Dickey's Barbecue Pit, located at 2111 Stewart Avenue across from Furniture and Appliance Mart. You can smell the hickory smoke goodness already.
My brother Paul was a real Renaissance man, a big city ER doctor, an outdoorsman, and always the smartest person in the room. When he was killed in a deer vehicle collision, I thought it was a freak accident, but I was wrong.
Each year, deer vehicle crashes cause death, damage, and injuries. About 1 in every 100 drivers is likely to have a collision with a deer. For tips to avoid hitting a deer and the best rates in town, visit Champion Insurance in Weston. Troy Champion, your personal Erie insurance agent. A message from Troy Champion Insurance and Erie Insurance Agencies. Check out Adrenaline Hydrographics in a Cedar Creek Mall. Put a custom finish on anything you want. Choose from over 1,000 different patterns and colors, including camos, wood grains, carbon fibers, and custom prints like flames, skull patterns, and flag scenes. They can customize your Harley parts, baseball helmets, and hard hats. guns and gun stocks, fishing poles, deer skulls, coat racks, you name it. Pretty much anything you can paint, they can put a custom pattern on for you. Adrenaline Hydrographics in the Cedar Creek Mall. Are you craving a great burger or looking for the place to catch a game and have one of the best, most mouth-watering burgers you've ever tasted? Then head on out to Brews Brothers in Weston, just off Highway 29 on Double X. You can't beat their fresh ground beef daily or their hand-cut fries. And wash it all down with a cold brew from a choice of 35 tap selections. Ask about the beer of the week and the burger of the month. Brews Brothers, the best burger. This segment of Biggie Outdoors is brought to you by Snap Fitness of Wausau. It's time to get in shape, and Snap Fitness is the right place to do it. With 2 locations in Weston and Wausau, you're never far from a Snap Fitness. Open 24/7 for members with clean and well-maintained equipment. Check out their new location across from Fleet Farm on Wausau's north side with all new machines and equipment. Sign up for some classes or training. Pick up the supplements you need and take advantage of the monthly deals and sign-up specials they have going on now. The staff at Snap Fitness is waiting for you to assist you in any way they can. So head on down to Snap Fitness today and get signed up. And welcome back to Biggie Outdoor Radio. Brandon and Scott are here with me, and we're walking the show at the Central Wisconsin Deer and Hunting Expo. I didn't say Deer and Turkey yet. That's the one in Madison. This is the Central Wisconsin Deer and Hunting Expo down at the Wisconsin Convention Center. It's by Cedar Creek. Everything's changing names around here, and it's got all this long Central Wisconsin stuff to side to it, and it's very hard for me to remember.
Yeah, actually, last week I noticed you tried to change the name of our show. Now it's Biggie and Brandon in the morning.
Of course it is, a Biggie Outdoor. Biggie and Brandon in the morning, of course. Yeah. So we're down at this fellow's booth, Clayton Mercantile Company, and they have Thunder Bay products, is what I've been. And because of the time of the year, this product here is something that we definitely want to be talking about. Although we're running low on the time of the year to be ice fishing. So tell me what you all got here.
So it's you're right, it's a great time for ice fishing, and right after deer season, the ice sets up, you want to get out on the ice. We're here with Thunder Bay Outdoor Products. We've got a 52cc 10-inch power auger. This is a screaming show special deal at $329. And by the way, that's the same whether you carry it out of the show or I ship it to your house. I've got a 43cc 10-inch auger at $299. I've got a 43cc 8-inch auger at $289. And the deal of the decade, I've got a 33cc 8-inch auger with a 2-man pop-up shelter, 76 inches hub to hub, 67-inch height inside. That's $299 delivered to your house. Now, a lot of people are talking about some of the hot deals that are out here, and one of the things that's really getting a lot of people's attention is taking the old hand auger, popping the handle off, putting it on a drill adapter. I've got a smoking deal on hand augers. I've got 4-inch, 5-inch, 6-inch, and 8-inch. I'm not smart enough to keep track of the price. They're $45 a piece shipped to your house. You pick them. I'll make it $85 and I'll ship it with a drill adapter so you can put your power drill on your hand auger. And think about that. You're drilling holes with a power auger for less than a $100 bill. I've got replacement blades for all the curved blade augers as well as flat blade augers like Mora and Laser. I've got replacement blades for Thunder Bay, Eskimo, and Polar Fire product as well. That's all in the Thunder Bay brand, and that's all here in my booth at 303. That's Clayton Mercantile Company. You'll find us on the web at claytonoutdoor.com.
This guy actually sounds like he's been on the radio before. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, he did say that he used to be in the broadcasting profession, so he sounds better on the radio than we do.
I know. He's really making me feel bad right now.
You got 3 guys with a great face for radio.
Yeah, there you go. But I'm going to tell you, it's Valentine's Day, and just in case you're listening, ladies, what man wouldn't want himself a nice new ice auger, hand auger, power auger, or you got some chisels as well?
Yeah, and the chisel, actually, there's 2 chisels. There's a short chisel. It's about 30 inches long. I've got a 2-piece 59-inch chisel. Now, most of the companies that are making these have actually gone to a hollow pipe to make it a little bit lighter, easier to ship for online business. We didn't do that. We went with a solid shaft material in the bottom half of this chisel. When you pick it up, you'll feel the weight, and that's what you want when you're using a nice chisel out on the ice. Screamin' Show Special, $39.99, carried away from the show or delivered to your house.
There you go. You're probably gonna pay for the shipping on that auger because it's a little bit heavy, but it's definitely worth it. That is one mean-looking ice chisel right there.
It is, and if you look at the design on that, it's got that angle across on the teeth. So not only are they beveled cutting into the ice, but also across the teeth. And you want that so that you get a good stick point when you cut into the ice, and then the weight carries it through. If you're using a flat chisel, you're going to find that it hits the ice and then just deflects off. It's a lot harder to work with. It's a great design. It's if you're out fishing pike and you get your hands on a big snot rocket, when you pick up that chisel, that's a slip-resistant coating on there. You're not going to have to worry about dropping her down the hole.
You know, now that you mentioned that, I remember when I was young dropping one of my dad's chisels down the hole, and every day when we went back fishing for the rest of the winter, we could look down that hole and see that chisel standing in the mud down there.
I was talking to a guy just yesterday here at the show. He came up and he was telling me about dropping his hand auger through the ice. Now, I'm not sure how you do that, but he did. And then he says he went home and he got a big magnet, and he got a hold of that auger, and he was looking through the hole, and he's lifting it up with that magnet, and he said the thing that got him was he reached in to grab his auger, but the way that the water deflects, he sliced his hand open on that on the blade on that auger. He wound up having to go in and get stitches. At $45 for an auger, why would you do that? Come on down and get a new one.
$45 is $45. I'm going in the water. I'm not actually going in. I'm going to send Brandon or Scott in there after it, but I'll still get a new one.
I was going to tell you right now, $45 is $45, but it's going to cost you $50 to get me to get that auger out of there.
I hear you.
$25 on a 12-pack.
There you go.
Hey, you know what? I'll settle for the 12-pack.
Well, that's actually a great deal. And so you say there's an adapter to be able to take all them different sizes there and put them on your drill.
Absolutely. If you've got a good heavy-duty power, battery-powered drill, I've got an angle adapter. It's got a right angle handle on it and a bushing. You put your power drill on there, and you can take the bottom half, the cutting half of your hand auger, and drill right down into the ice using like a Milwaukee or a DeWalt cordless drill.
That'd be nice and quiet.
It's quiet. It's lightweight. For the guy that's hiking in, early ice when you're going to drag a sled out there and you don't want to be carrying a lot of stuff. Or alternately, if you're hiking in, there's some places I go up in the North Country, up by Birchwood, and also some up in the Harrison Hills, where it's 2 portages back in. You just don't want a lot of weight. I take a 2-man shelter. I throw it on my back. I carry that auger and a portable drill. I can drill 60 holes in a day with a couple of batteries, and I fish all day, and I don't have to carry a lot of gear. And we mentioned the backpacker. On my 4 and 5 inch auger, these have a folding handle design. Now this is going to be a good one. You got to work with me on radio on this and envision this. I want you to imagine your auger, but the handle is hanging upside down. It doesn't look right. And that works really well because when you're carrying an auger, the normal way you'd carry it, that long thing is going to be out of balance. You're going to sling it over your shoulder. It's just not comfortable. A folding handle auger, I can carry my auger in one hand, my bucket in the other. It's nice and easy and I'm balanced. Or the way I do it, I put my shelter on my back, I hook that handle through the shelter, and I walk right back into where I'm going to fish. When I get there and I'm ready to drill some holes, that handle snaps up straight. That's done in about 2 seconds. Would you agree?
I think it was less than 2 seconds, but okay.
I just tightened it up. Now I'm drilling holes with a full-sized auger. By the way, there's 4 positions on this auger. So, whether you're vertically challenged or you're a tall guy, this auger is great for you. I'm going to be able to drill with a 5-inch auger through 2 feet of ice. By hand, I'm through very quickly. With a power drill, I'm through, very, very quickly. We call it the blazer. It just burns a hole through the ice.
That's fantastic. I really like that. So you say you take this piece off and put the drill right on the auger.
It's gonna go right in here.
That's pretty cool, actually. So is that what that is in there? Are those?
You know what? Literally, the shipment arrived yesterday when I was on my way down to the show. The shipping's free. I'm going to ship it to your house. I've got some video for people that stopped by the booth. I can show you how it was working after they got the container unloaded back at the shop yesterday. I had them head right out on the ice and drill some holes. So it's $45 for an auger. It's $85 with a drill adapter shipped to your house.
You really can't go wrong. So again, there's absolutely no reason that you wouldn't stop down here and buy a nice Valentine's present for your guy, because you don't even have to carry it out of here. You can have it shipped right to the house if you want. And if you want to just have it shipped and hide it till Christmas even next year, you could do that as well. But this is one heck of a deal. And where's it made?
The product's made in China, and that's consistent with most of the things you'll find in the category. The most important thing isn't where it's made, it's how it's supported. And here's how we support it. We support it out of Clayton, Wisconsin. We've got 6,000 square feet of storage space. We have spare parts for everything. I have thousands of sets of blades. I have hundreds and hundreds of carburetors and recoils. And when you pick up the phone and you call us for support, you get somebody that sounds, well, an awful lot like us.
Well, that's good. That's good. You don't have to punch 2 to speak English or anything?
Well, you can, but we just ask you why you hit the button, because we generally answer the phone live. The other thing about it that's really important to know, we ship 6 days a week. We ship on Saturday.
Wow, that's fantastic. All right, so again, it's from Clayton, Wisconsin, so it's another product that's either sold or supported right out of Wisconsin here. So definitely something to come check out, Thunder Bay Products and their ice augers. When you come in the door, they're just to the left a little bit if you come in the main door and in the main room. And I don't know, Brandon, what do you think?
I think, honey, if you're listening, come on down here and check this out quick before the show closes, and then afterwards you can head over to the Chase Outdoors booth and buy me a couple of Beaver Dam tip-ups, and I'll have it made. Happy Valentine's Day to me.
What are you getting her, though, if that's what you're asking for?
Well, that's a surprise, but it's actually going to be a pretty big Valentine's Day because it's also our 6-month anniversary. That's what she called it, and I told her an anniversary only comes once a year, but she decided to call it our 6 month.
Let me tell you, an anniversary comes whenever the woman says it comes. If she wants a 6-month anniversary, by God, you're having a 6-month anniversary.
Yeah. Well, just as long as she reminds me whenever the anniversaries are, then we can square all the details
So if she's
away.
buying you all this stuff, are you going to be at home with a box of candy wearing some kind of leather thong or something?
No, I'm not going to be wearing anything.
So she's getting the raw end of that deal. So
if thong is what it sounds like when you take it off, don't put it on, brother.
I hear you.
I like this guy. I wish we had him more than just this week.
Yeah, we'll have to maybe call him and have him call into the show once in a while. So, hey, it was great visiting with you. Thanks again. And hopefully we can get some folks to stop on down here and pick out some really nice Valentine's presents or fishing gear for there's a little bit of season left, even though the ice is getting kind of thin. So we're going to be taking a quick break here in just a few minutes.
Hey, the ice ain't that thin. The ice ain't that thin right now. It's actually cold outside still, and it's just getting thicker. So you don't have to rush the season off.
When you get to be my age, as March starts rolling in, we start going off the ice.
I'll tell you,
when he said early ice, I'm not going out on early ice. We talked about this once before. You can go out on early ice.
I swim back from my last hole.
Yeah, well, that's about what's going on this year with vehicles falling through and everything else. But again, we're down here at Clayton Mercantile Company in booth, 303?
303, Clayton Outdoor Online.
All right, come on down and see them. There's still a little bit of time left today, so we're going to take a quick break. Be right back with some more Big E Outdoor Radio.
From hauling to hunting, protect your truck bed with Line-X Spray-On Bed Liner from BRB Auto Body. DuPont Kevlar makes Line-X 5 times stronger than steel. BRB can color match Line-X to your truck. Tough just got prettier. Line-X forms a permanent, watertight bond, and the finish follows every angle. BRB Auto Body believes anything worth protecting is worth overprotecting. Line-X at BRB Auto Body, Rothschild.
Expect a quality job from BRB Auto Body. BRB Auto Body. BRB Auto Body.
Hey, it's Mike with Auto Trim and Sign here in Wausau. You already know we do the fun stuff on vehicles. We can also help your business, whether it's simple lettering, company decals, or even a vehicle wrap. Auto Trim and Sign can design and install graphics perfect for your business. Your car, truck, trailer, big rig, or your company's entire fleet will be in good hands. Check out our website, autotrimofwausau.com, or call us at 715-842-9114.
Deer collisions, door dings, hail dents, or accidents, BRB Auto Body makes your car look new again. Make BRB Auto Body your #1 call when an accident happens. BRB offers 24-hour towing, complete body and paint repair, and complimentary replacement vehicle when accidents happen. Call BRB Auto Body, Highway XX Rothschild. BRB Auto Body, there for you through all the dings and dents.
Expect a quality job from BRB Auto Body. BRB Auto Body. BRB Auto Body.
Do you want to get the most exposure for your business for each dollar spent? Of course you do. We can help. Whether it's simple lettering, company decals, or a complex vehicle wrap, Auto Trim and Sign is a 3M certified company that can design, manufacture, and install graphics perfect for your business. You can be assured your car, truck, trailer, big rig, or your company's entire fleet will be in good hands. Check out our website at autotrimofwausau.com for examples of our work, or give us a call today, 715-842-9114.
Some of us aren't as young as we think we are, and the weather lets us know it. Treat your body right and go see Jen and the staff down at These Hands Massage Therapy. Massage isn't just for relaxing these days. It's a therapeutic treatment that will leave you feeling refreshed and tuned up, just as good as tuning up your engine. You take care of your truck and your bow, so take care of your body too. Go see the staff at These Hands Massage Therapy on 17th Avenue, just south of the Stewart Avenue intersection, next to the consignment shop.
Welcome to Blue Willow Cafe, where you'll find home cooking at its best. This cozy cafe offers an unforgettable breakfast that'll keep you coming back for more. Blue Willow's family-friendly atmosphere with made-from-scratch homemade food has become a favorite gathering place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Enjoy delicious homemade soups, pies, day-of-the-week specials, and more. All in smoke-free dining with family-friendly pricing. Open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Join us at Blue Willow Cafe, North 4th Avenue.
Hey, welcome back to Biggie Outdoor Radio here this morning, and remember, you got plenty of time to get on down to the Central Wisconsin Convention Center and see the 4th annual Central Wisconsin
Deer and Hunting Expo.
There we go. Thank you, Brandon.
I still got your back. Don't worry.
I know you got to keep helping me with this because I keep forgetting it. So we're all three here. Me, Brandon, Scott. We're down here talking with Mike from the Rib Mountain Bowmen. And remember we were talking earlier about having stuff for the kids to do. Obviously, they got stuff for the kids to do down here.
Yep, they got shoot some bows. Looks like they can shoot some guns too, huh?
Yeah, that's at the next booth over. But right here, tell us what you guys are doing here for the kids.
Okay, we have our bows set. We're using Genesis bow, which is very popular with the NAS program, National Archery in the Schools program. We have a number of those bows, so we pre-set it here. So when a kid comes in, we try to fit it to the club. Otherwise, we're adjusting the bows, that type of thing. And we have a lot of kids that are going through, so we're trying to accommodate as many people as we can. So we have 4 lanes of archery set up for the kids, and they get the opportunity to shoot 4 arrows. And if we have room, the kids can come back and shoot again. So it's a fun activity for the kids when they come to a sports show like this.
Yeah, I thought it was really nice. I mean, we brought Brantley, my grandson, down through here, and right away he was all excited about getting the opportunity to shoot with a bow. And of course, I was kind of over helping, and then your guy out there said, "Let me do it," and I was really impressed at how much skill that they have in working with these little kids.
Yeah, we have volunteers that come out here from the club, and one of our goals as a club is to introduce archery to youth. And we have our own youth program, which will be starting up in a couple weeks at the Rib Mountain Bowmen. And that's free to kids. It's run Saturday morning beginning in March, before Saturdays in March, and it's 9 to 12. And any youth that can come out, they can bring their bow if they have their own bow. But we have plenty of Genesis bows or traditional bows if they prefer that to use at our club.
Well, I'll tell you what, we always are trying to get more and more youth involved in our shooting sports, and I didn't even know you guys existed until I actually came here. So for anybody that's out there listening and you're coming down, checking out the show, bring your kids along, there is something for them to do. Introduce them to some archery shooting. How light did you have those bows set?
Our lightest is at 10 pounds, so the typical Genesis bow runs from 10 to 20 pounds. So we set the lightest for the small kids at 10. We can actually squeeze it a little bit under with some of the mini bows, mini Genesis. And then we have some set at 15 and some at 20. 20 is the max with this type of Genesis bow.
So this club that you guys have, if kids are regulars coming there, they don't have to have their own bow to come there and shoot?
That's correct. We have bows that they can use, and this has been donated. A lot of the bows we have bought some, but you got to give credit to the Whitetail organization, River Valley, I believe it's River Valley, the Wisconsin Whitetails, the local chapter has donated them. The National Turkey Federation has donated some money for it. And we've had individuals step up and donate bows with it. So it's been a fund that's been funded by a number of organizations as well as our own club.
That's an important thing too, and it's good to touch on that. The backing behind other organizations and other people within the community and within the business to have that backing and have that support without having to just fund it all and do it all yourselves. Having that backing and people wanting to put the knowledge out there to the kids, show them the right way to do it.
Well, that's the thing too, is you want to get the kids involved in this stuff more. I mean, bow hunting is probably the biggest hunting there is out there, and to get them started when they're young, it's a great way to go. So I applaud you on that.
Yep, and it's growing every day. The bow hunting is always more people are getting into it, and not just the kids either. I mean, you got young and old, and what a great way for people to get educated on it and do it the right way.
I think one of the big things is the NAS program that has started up, Natural Archery in the School program. We have a couple of our members that have got it going at Wausau East and Wausau West high schools, and so getting the youth there, plus through our own club, introducing them to it, has been a great thing.
Well, again, I want to thank you for taking the time to tell us a little bit about this. And is there a cost for these kids to join your club or whatever? Is it? Do you have like a league thing going on, or what do you do there?
Well, kids are primarily free. They're basically free. If people want to join the club, it's a very reasonable $45 a year membership fee. That's a family fee. It includes husband and wife and kids, and that's the route that most people take. So it's very reasonable. If there's a high school kid that just wants to join, we have what we call a junior rate. I don't recall the exact amount, but it's like $20 that they can come out and participate in our club, where the parent is not an active archer and doesn't want to do it, but the kid does. He even picked it up at school or wherever and wants to come out and do it.
Well, the nice thing about that is if you have the junior one, like you were just saying, if the parents aren't involved in it, but the child or the teenager has the interest, it's a great way for them to get involved and find other people that are involved and learn the sport and learn things about hunting.
One more thing to keep them out of trouble.
Exactly.
That's right. This is definitely a activity in the pass it on type theme, I guess, is what I'm looking for, the word there. You got to help me with my words, Brandon, here today. But the pass it on theme, passing our hunting traditions and our sports on to the kids. And so these guys are actually passing it on to kids that aren't even your own, just working with kids who have the interest, even if their parents aren't into it.
Right. Yeah, that's correct. In Rib Mountain Bowman, we are not actually in Rib Mountain. We're northwest of Brokaw, but we picked up the name Rib Mountain back when we organized as a club in 1953. So we're one of the oldest archery clubs in the state. We do have a facility. It's indoors, a 20-yard range. We can handle up to 18 lanes of shooters, and we're looking at expanding because with the growing in the adult area for 3D targets. So we're feeling out right now the possibility of expanding. Whether that comes to creation or not, I'm not sure at this point. That's all in the preliminary stages.
Cost factor.
You can actually see Rib Mountain from up there, I think, so that counts.
Oh, that does count. All right, very good.
Yeah. So you're in the Rib Mountain area, anyhow. Again, this is one of them good activities. Again, coming down, folks. Central Wisconsin Deer and Hunting Expo down here by the Cedar Creek Mall and Rothschild behind the Gander Mountain, and get on down to the show. There is stuff for your kids to do. Bring them down here, let them shoot some bows. We're going to be going over and checking out some more booths in a little bit. And if you are into bow hunting yourself, you can join the Rib Mountain Bowman yourself. So you have something else?
I was just going to say, if your listeners want more information on the club, we have a website. That's www.Rib Mountain Bowman, and they can find out all the information that we're talking about, our activities, our events that are going on, and they can see what the schedule is.
Okay, that's great. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us. Keep on working with all these kids. I think we'll be back to see you again too here.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Gonna let him go. Looks like he's backing up over here. A lot of kids wanting to shoot these bows.
Yeah, we got Mike is actually supposed to be running the line. We pulled him away, and so the kids are kind of running rampant here. But they got some good instructors out there that'll work with the kids. I know that you don't even have to really do it yourself. So if you're a mom looking for something to do on Valentine's Day, you can come on down to. I was going to say give me a call, Brendan, but I figured I better not do that. But come on down to the Central Wisconsin Deer and Hunting Expo to see the guys at the Rib Mountain Bowman here, and let your kids do some archery shooting, and you can get a little bit of film footage and just stand back and relax, and they'll show your kids what to do. So anything else you want to add to it, Brandon, here before we go to a break?
No, actually, this is so far so good. Everything that we've seen has been pretty interesting, and there's a lot more to see yet. There's a whole nother room, and we haven't even seen all of this room. In fact, we kind of skipped a bunch of it because Brantley wanted to come over here and shoot the bows, and I imagine probably next on our list is going to be the BB gun range. But,
yeah, it looks like the Wisconsin Hunter Education, having to do with the DNR, the guys that teach in hunter education, they're actually running a little BB gun range here, and that's also for the kids. So you can bring them on down, and they can shoot the bows and run next door and shoot the BB guns. I hear them whacking over there. And so what we're going to do is after the break, we're going to go interview the guys from Wisconsin Hunter Education, find out what's going on over there. There seems to be quite a lineup of kids over there, Brandon.
Yeah, it does. And it looks like it's same concept as the bow range here. Just educating the kids and right form and right safety practices and all that. And it's good. It's good to have the people out here in the community trying to educate kids, especially if the kids' parents don't have the same interest, but the kids want to get into it. That's how it happens. That's how you get new hunters and new sportsmen and women. So.
That's right. So when you're coming down to a hunting show, don't leave your kids behind. Bring them on down. Things for them to do. Let them see what you're interested in, because that's the best way to get them involved in our sport. With that, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back. Looking for the perfect gift for your hunter? How about some hydrographic dipping? Check out Adrenaline Hydro down at the Cedar Creek Mall. They're located in the Biggie Outdoor Museum and Pro Shop. You'll find the hydrographic solution to all your needs. Let Adrenaline Hydro put a custom look on your gun stock, deer skulls, bar glasses, car and truck rims, or even put a graphic design on the entire interior of your car or truck. Come see us for a deer season special. Bring us your deer head, uncleaned, and we'll beetle clean it and dip it with your choice of over 1,000 different patterns for only $125 for the whole package. Get on down to Cedar Creek Mall and grab a gift certificate for this now before the special ends. That's Adrenaline Hydro down at the Cedar Creek Mall. If you're like most of us, your garage is never big enough. Need some extra room? Go see Denny at the Shed Shop in Eland and Shawano. Or maybe you need a new hunting shack or deer blind of your dreams. Again, the Shed Shop in Eland or Shawano. Complete quality built sheds, competitive prices, made with treated wood or vinyl, and handcrafted by the Mennonites. Call Denny at the Shed Shop, 715-584-3050. The Shed Shop.
My brother Paul was a real Renaissance man, a big city ER doctor, an outdoorsman, and always the smartest person in the room. When he was killed in a deer vehicle collision, I thought it was a freak accident, but I was wrong.
Each year, deer vehicle crashes cause death, damage, and injuries. About 1 in every 100 drivers is likely to have a collision with a deer. For tips to avoid hitting a deer and the best rates in town, visit Champion Insurance in Weston. Troy Champion, your personal Erie insurance